Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So one of the things that we know is gratitude is one of the most healing emotions we can experience. It causes so much transformation and deep connection among people. If you are feeling disconnected with some people around you, share gratitude and it will form a deep connection very quickly. Now, here's the thing. I personally don't always experience gratitude for the many, many true gifts that I have in my life, the blessings in my life. And we just get so busy, we forget to see. So it takes a shift in perspective to actually be able to open your eyes and see what a gift it is to be living in this moment and to be experiencing all that you are experiencing. What we can do to help make that shift happen is open your eyes, like I was just saying, and appreciate. Work with appreciating. So really taking in the space that you're in, the fact that you have the time to do this practice with me right now, the yoga mat, the props, whatever it is that's around you, pausing to take that in and let it arrive inside of you. That appreciation will naturally roll into gratitude. It will naturally create inside of you an open and thankful heart. And when you feel gratitude, it is deeply transformative. It's actually on a cellular level quite healing. So we want to cultivate gratitude. And it's something we can do in our practice quite easily just by opening our eyes and becoming more present. Let's do that together now. Bring your palms up and join them in front of your heart. One hand is gratitude, one hand is appreciation. Close your eyes now and bring your attention inwards. Let your sitting bones settle into the earth. Grow your spine long. And isn't it a gift, again, that we have this time together to practice? Feel the gift of your breath and this body that you are in, even if it's challenging today. What a gift to live in this body for all of this time. Let's set our intention today to cultivate appreciation for all the many blessings that we have in our lives, and to let that roll and open up into gratitude. We'll practice one Om. Welcome your in-breath. Om. And bow your head to your heart. Bring your hands to your thighs. Lift up through your head and open your eyes. We'll start standing. You may want blocks for your practice, so you could set them close by. Have them ready for you. Stand in Tadasana, where you have room to stretch your arms out to the sides. And bringing your arms by your sides, stand up tall. Then inhale, lift up and receive your breath as you stretch both arms overhead. And exhale, let it move at its own free will. It's easy and sweet. And again, inhale, lift up, open. Exhale. You might look around your space a little bit as you do this, but look with eyes of appreciation. So even if it's, a little messy or challenging in the space you're in, make sure you're seeing the goodness of it, seeing the blessing. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Now bring your left hand to your hip, take your right arm forward and plug your right arm in. Take your head of your arm bone back into your shoulder socket. Then reach your right arm up alongside your ear and turn your right bicep towards your face. Keeping that, bend your right elbow as if you're giving yourself a little pat on the back. Take your left hand up to your right elbow and help to guide your right elbow more towards vertical without popping your ribs out. Draw your navel in and up. Root down through your legs and arc your torso to the left, keeping your arm bent in this way. You might turn and look to the right. Inhale, back up in the middle, stretch both arms up, and exhale them back down. Then go to the left side. Take your right hand on your hip, take your left arm forward, plug it in, head of the arm bone into the back of the shoulder socket, and reach your left arm to the sky. Now bend your left elbow as if you're giving yourself a little pat on your back. Good job. Take your right arm up to your left elbow. And use your right hand to help your left elbow come more vertical. Again, draw your front ribs down, your low belly up. Stay right there or arc your torso to the right. So the left side of your body gets long. Press your skull back, turn and look over towards your left hand, left arm. Inhale, back up, reach both arms all the way up. And exhale, sweep your arms down, join them together in front of your heart, and step to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Refresh the intention to open up to gratitude. So anything you're seeing in your space or feeling in your body, see if you can have the quality of bringing it closer. Release your hands, appreciating it. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And exhale, fold over into Uttanasana, standing forward, bend. Inhale, sweep your heart out. And exhale, walk yourself back into plank pose, the top of a push-up. Claw down with your hands and make your legs very firm. And again, as if you are drawing something towards you, soften between your shoulder blades, melt your heart a little bit. That kind of appreciatory movement, bringing things in. Then push down into the floor. You can lower your knees or keep your knees up as you exhale down to your belly. Uncurl your toes back there, then reach your hands back and clasp them behind you. Lift your shoulders up away from the mat and inhale, curl your heart up into Shalabhasana. Now, with a quality of gratitude, that gratitude expands, right? So push back through your legs and allow your heart to move forward, out. Exhale, lower hands under your shoulders. Press up and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Connect with your breath. How wonderful we get to breathe today. Especially if you've had any illness or sickness where you couldn't breathe very well for a little while. This is such a gift to breathe. Okay, so now staying in downward facing dog, bring your right knee in towards your chest slightly, then cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee and widen your right knee out to the right. Rise up on your left tiptoes, bend your knees, and push with your hands down and forward into the mat as you send your hips up and back. Press your right knee wide, reach it back. Good. Bring your right knee back into your chest, set it down. If you need to rest, you can always lower your knees for a moment. Then bring your left knee in towards your chest, cross your left ankle over your right knee, rise up on your right tiptoes, bend your knee, and push your hips way back. Sit your sitting bones way back. So it's like the figure 4 pose, but it's in downward facing dog. Widen your left knee out to the left. Hover your left knee into your chest, set it down. And last thing in the down dog, sweep your right leg high in 3-leg dog. Then exhale to step it forward into a lunge. Bring your back knee down. Give a pull forward with your left knee, and your right foot back towards your left knee. Take your right hand on your right thigh, draw your navel back and twist to the right, coming into this opener for your psoas. Stay there or take your hand behind your skull now. And like your arm was there beside your head earlier, move your armpit back and then lean your head back into your hand. So you get a curve in the back of your neck, sort of shifts your perspective on your space and on your room. Open your eyes. Take in with love the space around you. Stay there or take your arm alongside your ear and arc your right hip back as you reach through your right side body towards the front of your mat. And exhale, sweep your right hand back down. Step back to downward facing dog to switch sides. Inhale, sweep your left leg high in 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it forward into lunge. Now bring your right knee down. Give a little pull forward with your right knee to activate your right thigh. Take your left hand on your left thigh, draw your navel back and twist to the left. Good, stay right there, or take your left hand behind your skull. Let it touch the ridge back there, your occipital ridge, and pull your armpit back. Then lean your head back into your hand. With your hand, pull slightly forward so your head has something to rest into. And then either stay there or reach your left arm alongside your ear as you reach your left outer hip crease back. So the side of your body gets quite long. Gorgeous. Exhale, lower your hand back down. Step back again into downward facing dog. Inhale in down dog. Exhale, forward plank pose. Firm arms and legs. And exhale, lower to your belly. Take your hands in line with the middle of your chest and curl your shoulders up away from the floor, coming up into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Now, bend your elbows slightly so your shoulders can move back. Draw your shoulder blades down and your heart forward and up. Exhale, lower. Curl back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, sweep your right leg high in three-leg dog. Isn't it good? You can move today. Exhale, step forward into a lunge, even if it's challenging. This might be a good time to add your blocks if your hamstrings are tight. Fingertips on the blocks or the floor, slowly stretch your right leg straight. Bend your right knee, lunge forward, look forward. And again, straighten your front leg. Bend your front knee, look forward. One more time like this, pull back, bow over your front leg. Bend your front knee and look forward. Now step your back foot in. So your feet land 3 to 3.5 feet apart. Come to Parsvottanasana. Tendency will be for your right side to get short, your right hip to swing forward. So swing your right outer hip crease back and widen your left hip to the left. With strong legs, bow over. Squeezing through your leg muscles, draw up into the core of your pelvis. Then from your pelvis, push back down. That drawing in is the appreciatory current. We draw what we appreciate towards us. And what we appreciate appreciates, it gains value. Then a natural unfurling of gratitude, kind of an extension back out, push down into your legs. Inhale and extend your heart forward, bend your front knee, step back to downward facing dog. Switch sides, take your left leg high, three-leg dog. Exhale forward into lunge. Come up on your fingertips. And now slowly stretch your front leg towards straight. And bend your front knee, look forward. Back thigh high. Again, straighten your front leg. Bend your front knee, look forward. One more time, draw back, bring your right hip forward. And lunge forward, step your back foot in so that your feet land 3 to 3.5 feet apart and straighten both legs. Now the left side tends to be short, the right hip tends to be back. Bring your weight over your legs and move your right hip forward in line with your left. Move your left hip back. You could stay there or exhale, fold over your left leg. Wherever you are, from the floor, pull up through both of your legs into the core of your pelvis. And then powerfully from the core of your pelvis, push back down. And really those two things happening at the same time. Continuously pulling in, continuously pushing out. Like going into kind of a gratitude loop. Continuously seeing the blessings, continuously appreciating in your life. And natural gratitude unfurling from there. Inhale, stretch your heart forward, bend your front knee into a lunge and step back again into plank pose. Claw down with your hands. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale up, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. And exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now you could do this with me, or if you need to, put your knees down to do this. Claw strongly with your hands. Wrap your elbows underneath even more, and then slowly lower your elbows to the mat. Whew, that's an intense work. So, trying to get them both at the same time doesn't always happen, but do your best. Now lower your knees, and let's get really set up for dolphin pose. So take your hands together, interlace your fingers, and bring your elbows under your shoulders. So elbows only as wide as your shoulders, and then move your shoulders forward so they are over your elbows. Interlace fingers right at the top of the mat so you have room behind you. Now, lengthen through your side ribs. Exhale, melt your heart, and engage your low belly so you're staying strong there. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up. You might keep your knees bent so that your hips can go up higher, or if your hamstrings are open, you can walk your legs in straight. Walk your legs in kind of closer towards your face. And the aim is that you're making this nice tall kind of V shape. So your shoulders are over your elbows and your hips are moving towards over your shoulders. From your heart, push down into your arms into the earth and send your hips up higher and stretch strongly through your legs. Then walk your feet back. Lower your knees and rest back. You could wrap your hands around towards your heels into child's pose. If it feels restful to you, you could move through a vinyasa. So yoga literally helps us change perspective when we go upside down. So let's do it one more time. Come again onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers. Move your shoulders over your elbows and then soften between your shoulder blades. From your hands, pull all the way up towards your heart. Tone your low belly. Curl your toes under and lift your knees up. If you feel very tight here in your low back and legs, step your feet out about as wide as your mat and bend your knees a lot to help you send your sitting bones up. If you don't feel as tight, you can have your legs closer together and straighten them. Good. Curl your heart forward and look to the space between your arms. And in this case, your head is off the floor. Keep pushing down as you lift your left leg high into the air, into dolphin with one leg up. Make your left leg very straight. Then lower your left leg and switch sides. Take your right leg up. Make your right leg very straight. Make your left leg very straight. Good. Slowly lower. And again, walk yourself back, lower your knees, come into a child's pose to rest, or move through a vinyasa, or something else that feels restful for a moment. Walk your hands under your shoulders, come up to sitting, and flip over onto your back. Now that you're on your back, bend your knees and bring your feet to the mat pretty close to your buttocks. And then notice if your low back is way flattened into the floor. We don't want it way flattened into the floor, but you are going to engage your core. So allow your pelvis to settle down just a little bit, and then bring your hands to your low belly and go, and feel how those low belly muscles turn on when you cough. Those are the muscles that we want to have activated as you now take your legs up. So bring your knees over your hips and stretch your legs up towards the sky. Keep your hand on your belly or take them out in a cactus kind of shape or a T shape if you have the room. The aim is that your heel is pretty close to over your hip and it doesn't change from there. Keep your left leg exactly where it is. Slowly lower your right leg just to a hover above the mat. And so those deep abdominal muscles should be turning on to help with this. Take your right leg back up, switch sides, Leave your right leg as it is. Don't move anything. Just take your left leg to a little hover above the mat. Activate your core muscles and slowly bring your left leg back up. Switch sides again. Take your right leg. This time as you hover, also push out through your legs. So your legs are very active, and bring your right leg back up. Take your left leg down. If this is too much with legs straight, you can always do this with your legs bent. Push out through your legs as best you can and come back up. Let's do one more set. Slowly right leg down, slow it down even more, hover it out even more. Draw your navel back and low ribs back down towards the floor, and then stretch your right leg up. Last one, left leg, reach it out from your left hip, slow lower down. Draw your navel back and up. Push out through your left leg, and now slowly, slowly bring it back up towards the sky. Bend your knees in, give them a little hug, and around you go. Excellent. Roll to one side and come to the wall if you'd like to use a wall for headstand pose, Shirshasana. If you are unfamiliar with this pose, I recommend that you don't practice it on this video, but you go back to dolphin pose, which we just did, and practice a lot of dolphin pose, and then get with a in-person teacher to learn headstand. But I know that a lot of you are quite familiar with headstand, those of you that are members, and so I want to give it to you in the practice. So here's how we're going to do it. You don't have to go to the wall, but you can. I'm going to demonstrate at the wall. You'll take your mat and fold it back some so that your head has a little bit more padding, and that actually helps your body not overly stress out when it goes upside down, because you have this fascia on the top of your head that can get quite tense when you go upside down. So then you bring the short edge of your mat up to the wall. Bring yourself, you interlace your fingers, and your head rests right into that interlaced spot with the back of your hand resting at the back of your skull. Again, if you're not familiar with this, do dolphin pose again, or lay on your back and put your legs up the wall. Find me in person and I will teach you in person. If you are familiar with this, bring your knuckles up against the wall. Normally your feet would not be hanging off like mine are. And then curling your toes under, lift your hips up. My feet are only wide because that way I can see you, but also because I've run out of floor space. Place your head on the mat, walk your feet in. Now here's where we did that one-legged work just a moment ago. Take one leg up, draw into your core, and just push off the other leg to hover it up off the floor. And maybe your legs come to the wall. Mine don't seem to want the wall today, so I'm not going to bother. Maybe they just come together. Suddenly we have a shifted perspective. Move your armpits back. Lift your chin slightly so it's like you push towards the hairline of your head, towards the floor, and push down through your arms. The same time, reach your legs up into the air. Scoop your tail. Reach your legs up, 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 up. It's a whole new view of your room, of your practice, of yourself. You're also flooding your brain with blood, just like sort of renewing your vision. So good. You can stay. As long as it feels good to you. You can always, rewind the recording if I come down too soon. But to come down, reach one leg back down towards the mat. Let the other one follow. And lower both knees. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Stack your fists one on top of the other and place your forehead on your fists. Coming into a child's pose with a bit of a neck release. Notice the effect of all that extra life force, prana, blood moving into your head. Place your hands down, come up towards sitting. Headstand is said to be pretty energizing. You can turn yourself back away from the wall. And just notice as you look out into your space, like, oh my gosh, such great space that you have. What a great life you've got going. Even if there's room to improve it, room to make changes, ultimately, if you're here doing yoga with me, things are pretty good. So now you can come back onto your back again. And this time, draw both of your knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock. Then take both knees over to the right side. Open your arms like a T or a cactus. Allow your breath to just move right through you. What a gift to be breathed on this day. And inhale and bring your knees into the center. Exhale to take them both to the other side, to the left side. With your knees to the left, drop your right shoulder towards the mat and even turn your gaze to the right if it doesn't bother your neck. And receive. The reason we don't experience gratitude all the time, because our lives are pretty wondrous, is because we don't stop and really receive it. Just receive your breath. Receive the aliveness in your body. Inhale, bring both legs back up into the center. And take your hands to your knees and let your feet dangle forward. What a wonder it is, what an awe it is to be in a body. And in a body that can flip upside down and move in all these incredible ways. What a gift. So you are ready, release your legs and stretch yourself out onto the mat for Shavasana. Just for a brief moment, close your eyes, bring your attention in, and rest in your heart. If you are resting well and would like to continue, please do. Otherwise, receive your breath. Receive a stretch, extend yourself out. Then bend your knees and roll to your right. Come back up into a seat. And close your eyes. Bring your left palm onto your heart, your right palm onto the back of your left hand. Just for a moment, again, allow whatever is a blessing in your life. Perhaps it's your health or your relationships. Maybe it's your ancestors or the generations who will follow. Maybe it's the physical safety, the home where you live, or a nourishing career or passion. Maybe it's the simple act of being able to take a clear breath or have a few moments for practice. Call to mind that which you appreciate deeply. And let that become gratitude, as if it's flowing through your veins. When we feel gratitude, we are in harmony with the universe. We're saying yes to the universal life force. And it brings so much joy into our own hearts and into the hearts of those around us too. I am so deeply grateful to share this practice with you. Thank you. You can bring your palms together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bow to your heart. Shanti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your practice. Have a great day.